What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys, check this out. Got a quick video for you. Shout out to my dude Harold El Cangri. So Harold El Cangri is one of the members of the channel, and as you may or may not know, if you become a member and you leave a comment on any one of these videos, depending on what your comment says, I may make a reply via a short to your comment. So Harold made a comment that I went ahead and I made a short reply to. However, like I said in that short, it wasn't enough to capture what he got me to think about. Okay? So this is the concept. What if Sony's way of competing against this Activision acquisition is by blocking it? At face value, when I first read his comment, I was like, nah, Harold, you tripping. They need to compete. They need to figure out something that they could do. And I was going to go into my boxing analogies like sometimes I do. And I thought about a counterpunch. However, blocking is allowed in boxing, dodging is allowed in boxing as well. So Sony might be looking at this and seeing, like, you know what, the best bet that we have is to block this, because even though we may make something that could compete with Activision, Call of Duty, or whatever, the juice may not be worth the squeeze, as they say, right? It's something else that he brought up as more people started replying to him, and it went further. He mentioned how Microsoft, as far as we know, didn't try to stop the exclusivity of Spider-Man, right? Now, obviously, we don't know if they did or not, but we don't know how hard they actually try, if they even tried at all. It looks like Sony's actually really trying really hard to make this not go through. But as I think about that, I'm no longer too mad at Sony, because you got to hear me out. Even though Sony may not care about gamers as a whole, which we know by everything that they do, I'm pretty confident they care about their gamers more though. So even though as a whole they might not really care about us, that's why they sell us $70 remakes. They probably care about their user base the most though. And they care about their user base because it's tied, obviously, to a dollar amount. But if a game gets taken off of their platform, even though they do it to the other platforms, if a game gets taken off of their platform, that does affect their user base. See, Sony wants to make it clear that pretty much what the fanboys have been saying, that you only need a PS5. Because if you have a PS5, you can play nearly everything. And then the narrative is that, well, you can't play Xbox exclusive games, which we know you can't play Xbox exclusive games. But that narrative is that Xbox exclusive games, all of them are trash, no matter what, which we know that's not true. But regardless, you can't say that third party games are trash, right? Because a lot of them are really good. However, you can get those on both consoles. And PlayStation even has exclusivity deals with a lot of third party games. So maybe blocking is the best thing that they could do. Maybe blocking is the best way that Sony can compete. And at that point, I can't really be too mad. I can't really be too mad. Because now it comes down to why were there Xbox games that came out on the PlayStation before Xbox? Why? What if Microsoft fought for their customers, or were as relentless with their customers the same way, or for their customers the same way? What if they didn't play nice with Sony because they cared a lot more about the Xbox gamers? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Overall, I do think that Microsoft's approach is the best approach, which is they have the general consensus that they care about all gamers. Obviously, they care about the bottom line, right? They care about the money, but they're trying to reach games everywhere. I even heard, I saw somebody put up a video. I can't remember who it was, talking about how I guess Xbox was even actually trying to put Game Pass on PlayStation, which I could see it. I could see why not, right? And obviously Sony would block that. But that would be very compelling because at that point you only need one box, like legitimately, right? But we'll see. But let me know what you guys think. Was Harold onto something? Did I interpret what Harold said a little bit wrong? I really wonder. Does this make Sony pro consumer? No, probably not. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.